Just want to speak on Coach Kaz and him coming in with his sessions with our football familiar, our football program here at Washburn High School. Coach Kaz did a phenomenal job of building relationships right off the bat with our student athletes and really getting them to realize that he cares for them, you know, in the few sessions that we did have, but our kids knew that he had some passion for them and he wanted to see them succeed. So that's where it all starts, is building that foundation of trust and vulnerability with our student athletes. So that was just another positive and another thing that really was phenomenal from Coach Kaz and his ability to really connect everything that he was trying to get across, but also intertwine it with what we're doing here at Washburn High School within our familia. And you know, his messages were seamless. He's got a ton of energy.
You give your best each opportunity that you get, and you don't worry about what's on the paper, about who you're playing, about the opposition. If you don't worry about that, you worry about what you can do to help your team win, how you can help your program win, how you can help the school succeed. That's a legacy.
You know, week by week, you know, your body starts hurting more. Maybe a loss affects you differently. But, you know, you come in and you give us these messages where it's like, got my spark back, you know, like, okay, I feel good.
Right? We play for the games? No, we don't. We play for the practice, because that's where the highlights are made. That's where the improvement is made. That's where the relationships are made. Because you have, what, 20, 30 games a year? And how many practices a year do you have? Double that, triple that. You don't play for the games. The games are nice, they're fun, they're cute. Show out, ball out, do your thing. But in order to ball out in that game, you gotta ball out in practice. You gotta find confidence in practice.
Kaz showed me that like confidence is a big part of how you play. It's not just physical. It's a mental block that's like stopping you. It's not just being strong, weak, or whatever. It's like being tall, short. No, it's that mental block that helps you and gets you through anything.
He's done a great job instilling a lot of wisdom, guidance, confidence in our guys. It's been great to give them a different viewpoint. In addition to a different viewpoint, just, you know, some different experiences and teaching them to tap into themselves. Most importantly, gain some confidence, focus on being resilient, and at the end of the day, you know, channeling their own inner spirit.
Guys, you have to be you. You cannot fit what other people want you to fit. This is your life. People will try to limit what you can and can't do. They'll try to say, oh, you can't do that, you can't accomplish that, you can't be that. But guess what? That doesn't matter, because your opinion about yourself is what truly matters. How you walk is what truly matters. How they walk is how they walk. You gotta let them walk. But you are the one who controls your destiny. You are the one whose life is in your hands and it's your reality to make. Don't care about what they say. Care about what you say about yourself.
He's a fan favorite around here. Above all else, Kaz brings an authenticity of passion and leadership. Leadership is rare. Real leadership is almost impossible to find. Real leadership meets you where you're at and walks along with you. It doesn't demand that you come where they need you to be. And so having that rare combination of passion and true leadership is what sets them apart.
It took me being on my knees, crying, to figure out what I did not want in my life anymore, who I did not want to be anymore. That was a defining moment in my life. This is how you're going to become a leader in this world. It's by being real with yourself and being courageous enough to be real and open with others. People will forget what you say, people will forget what you do, but people will never forget how you make them feel. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. Everything on this earth is temporary, except for the souls of other people, the hearts of other people. So while I'm here on this earth, I want to make people feel loved, seen, heard, valued, and appreciated. And that's what I encourage you guys to do.
and would definitely highly recommend Coach Kaz come into your program, at least for a couple sessions, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe a whole season, however, whatever you can shake out with it. But it was definitely a positive for our program. And within our season, every message connected directly with where we're at in that part of our season, which was phenomenal. So thank you, Coach Kaz.